Hey, cooking live. What's up? Simply Recipes crew, how's it going today? Tuesday, the last day of June. I feel like summer is flying by here in Denver, Colorado. Anyway, hope you guys are excited to cook something fun today. It's kind of a different recipe, but it's one that I actually really love. And it's just really cool. So I hope you stick around for it. We are making Spam tacos. That's right, Spam tacos. And I know, Spam gets a bad rap. I understand, but trust me when I say, these are better than you would think. They are super delicious and very easy to make, and that's why we're cooking them live. So go ahead and leave a comment if you want. Tell me where you're watching from, you know, how you're doing. I hope everybody's healthy and happy out there. I do have my computer up here. You can't really see it, and I try to, you know, if you have comments, questions, I try to answer them as they come in. Sometimes I'm not that great at it, but for starters, I will go ahead and add a link to this recipe in the comments. So if you want to follow along on the recipe, you can click that link and then bookmark it or whatever, you know, at least you have it if you need a written version. But I'm pretty much going to show you how to make them right now, and they are super easy, so you can just follow along, you know. So I have a pan here, a skillet, right? And it's hot. It's not super hot right now, but it's heating up. Turn it up a little bit. And we're going to talk about our main ingredient first, which is Spam. Now you can buy the normal kind. I am trying the less sodium kind today. So, you know, you can try that too. Hello, watching from Oregon. Hello, hello, hello. People are watching, cool. All right, so I think Spam is pretty much available everywhere. It does get a bad rap, but I know, you know. And it's cooked, obviously. And I would not recommend eating it straight out of the can. I suppose you could do that if you wanted to, but I'll show you what I do to make it ready. I just get a little knife here, and there's no gentle way to do this. You kind of just have to get it out of the can. This is the violent part of cooking today. There we go. And it comes out as like a big unattractive block of meat, right? And so what we're gonna do is sort of cut this down to taco size matchsticks. That's what you want. You want matchsticks so that they go in the taco and they get really crispy all the way around. Because the real thing that makes Spam delicious is that you can get it really crispy. So it has a great texture. That is the key. So I'm gonna just cut a few slices of this. I will not need the whole thing for my lunch today. There we go. And then I'm just gonna cut it into like little matchsticks like this. This is easy, easy. If you were like a beginner cook, I mean, this is about as easy as cooking gets, and it tastes really fancy, so. Lynn says, I bought the low sodium version. Yeah, that's the thing. They really, I mean, you know, if you look at the salt in here, I'm curious actually. Yeah, so even the low sodium version has 580 milligrams of salt in it. So it's salty. And we're not gonna be adding a lot of salt to anything else because the Spam is plenty salty on its own. So I'm gonna add these to my skillet, and these will need to cook for, you know, a few minutes, and I'm gonna turn up my heat a little bit too. Because like I said, the key to making these tacos delicious is to get the Spam in a nice like crispy layer. And the other key to these tacos, there's a few keys to these tacos. The other key is that you wanna use like a light hand on the Spam. So when we're making the tacos, you're gonna see later, it's not like they're jam-packed full. You're just gonna put like one or two pieces because this stuff it's actually very flavorful, and it's very rich. So if you overpack your taco, it's gonna be like too much. So you wanna use a gentle hand when you're dealing with the Spam stuff. But if handled correctly, I promise it can be delicious. All right, so let's move on to what else we're gonna put in these tacos. I like to keep the fillings pretty simple But there are two things that I like to do. One is a red pepper, boom. And then two is pineapple. Spam and pineapple go really well together. The sweetness of the pineapple really goes well with kind of the salty richness of the Spam. It's just kind of a match made in heaven. I don't know why. So what I'm gonna do is when the Spam comes out, I'm gonna add these to the skillet just to kind of give them some color. But we're just gonna chop up. I probably won't need all of these today. So I'm gonna do a few slices of red pepper. And again, I think the full recipe calls for like a whole red pepper, but I don't quite, I'm just like I'm basically making lunch for me today. So, you know, I don't need that much. So I'm gonna do about half a red pepper here and just cut those. And I'm just gonna put these for now, I'm just gonna put these on a plate so they're kind of ready to go. Mise en place is the name there. And we're gonna do one more. If you guys know any Spam lovers, tag them in the comments. Say, hey, come watch this dude make Spam tacos. So these are cooking finally. I'm gonna get a little, oh yeah, they're starting to get crispy, hold on. Get some tongs and show you guys. So I think you can see they're starting to get a little crispy. I want them to get even crispier. So I'm gonna leave them on one side for a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay, let's deal with this beast. If you've never cut down a whole pineapple, you know, it's a process. But if you do it a few times, you can get pretty good at it. I like to just cut off the edges. And again, I will not need this whole thing, so I'm gonna just do a chunk of it. I'm gonna do about a quarter, which is probably even too much, but it'll get us started here. And then I like to just kind of trim off the outside. One of the questions I get asked a lot for this recipe, ooh, let me turn these. Okay, these are starting to really get, oh yeah, there we go. See that color on there? That's what you want. Yes. Ooh, that one got really nice and crispy. These crisp up pretty fast. You can burn Spam too, kind of like, you know, bacon. It's really good crispy, but you can take it too far if you're not careful. So keep an eye on it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, one of the questions I get asked a lot is, can you use canned pineapple? I guess. I like the fresh stuff just because, you know, the canned stuff comes in like that syrup generally, and that is, it kind of messes up the texture of the taco. So I like to take the time to do fresh for mine. But if all you can find is canned or frozen, just make sure to dry it off really well. So, you know, get a few paper towels and really kind of dry it off, and it'll be okay. You can use it. I won't yell at you too much. All right, so we have our fresh pineapple ready to go. Believe it or not, our Spam is almost done here. Oh yeah. Once it gets started, it goes kind of quick. Check that piece out. That piece is sweet. I'm gonna just try a little bit. It's good. Actually, you know, I think I like the less sodium version better than the normal version. Yeah. Ginger says, we have Spam in the UK. Would never have thought you could cook it. Absolutely. It's actually preferable, in my opinion, that you cook it. I think it's better. You can eat it right out of the can, but whew, I don't like the texture. I'm a texture guy. If I can spend a few minutes and get something a little crispy, I'm gonna do it. All right, so this is, my Spam is actually done. I am just gonna pull this out now onto a plate. Beautiful. Those are cooked. And then we're gonna add all of our pepper and pineapple to the same skillet. You know, these pineapples, these are too big. Hold on. I need to cut these down a little bit. I like strip. Everything should kind of be the same size. That's your goal here. So we're just gonna chop these up. Yeah, these are too big. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh boy. It's probably about enough for a few tacos. Get this plate out of the way. All this out of the way. All right, let's talk about what else goes on these tacos. And again, I'm not gonna like add any salt to these or anything because the Spam is pretty salty. If you wanted to season them a little bit, I guess you could, but I don't think it needs anything else. So what else goes on these tacos? The thing that's very important, I think, is fresh cabbage, believe it or not. Just green cabbage, and watch what I do with it here. I think you can see this. I'm gonna take a chunk of it. Don't need very much. Take a little section out here. I already washed this. See if I can get this section out. There we go. And then I am just gonna like sliver this with my knife and get it really in nice thin strips. Like basically as thin as I can get it. Yeah. Okay. So see that? That's beautiful. That's what we want. And that is going to add some nice fresh crunch to these tacos. Very needed. And just kind of lighten them up a little bit. Because again, the Spam is like the richest thing you could ever put in a taco. So everything else is just like figuring out ways to lighten it up a little bit. Ooh, this is smelling good. Man, pineapple is delicious if you cook it a little bit like this. Great taco topping right there. Other things, we have some queso fresco I'm gonna add on there, little cilantro, some sour cream, flour tortillas, and we are about ready to go and make a taco. I'm gonna heat these up real quick. How about lettuce? Yeah, you could use, if you're gonna use lettuce for these, I would actually use iceberg lettuce. Really crunchy iceberg lettuce, very cold. Sliver it, same thing. Fine. Yeah, cabbage, iceberg lettuce, those will work. Let's see. I like to just get a few a few paper towels and just kind of lightly get them a little bit wet and then microwave these tortillas for like 10 seconds. Just kind of heat them up a little bit. And I don't recommend cooking these so much that the peppers get soggy. You know, you can kind of overcook peppers. I like them to still have a little bit of crunch. All right, we're done. All right, done. Good. All right, let's make a Spam taco. You ready? So these, I know they sound weird, but I'm telling you, they're very delicious. They have great ratings on Simply Recipes. So if you check out, you can like rate recipes. These have like 5 stars, so. All right, so this is what I like to do. I like to get just a tiny bit of sour cream. A little bit of sour cream. The order on these is not particularly important, but this is how I do it. I like some cabbage on the bottom there. And then a few, just like, you know, I don't like to go too much on the Spam. So I do just 2 pieces there. That's really all you need. 2 pieces. And I'm gonna get a few red peppers. Some pineapple. So that's a good start, right? Hold on, I need a plate. I'm running out of room over here. Okay, then what else am I missing? Oh yeah, some queso. A little sprinkle of queso. And some fresh herbs, a little cilantro for some greenery. Ooh, yeah. A little hot sauce maybe, if hot sauce is your thing. Woo! All right, guys, check this out. Try to do a close-up here. This is a crazy taco. Spam, pineapple. Woo! Let's give it a shot, should we? Okay. It's so good. It's like, it's actually kind of funny how good it is. Like I mean, it's just a few ingredients, but I'm telling you, put them together, it's great. Really good taco. I think I'm reversing my decision earlier. I do think using fresh pineapple is pretty important. Because it has like a little bit of crunch to it. It's just really nice. If you use the canned stuff, it's kind of like soggy and it has too much juice in it. It's gonna be really tough to get that same texture. So if you can at all, get a fresh pineapple, you will thank me for it. It makes a big difference in these. I think it's more important than like, you know, anything else really in these. The pineapple's super key. But Spam tacos, man. These are legit. Zero edits, zero suggestions. Delicious. All right. Hey, that was a fast one, right? It was like 20 minutes. Cooking live. We made it all from scratch. From opening the can to chopping the pineapple. This is about as fast as dinner could get. I mean, really. It's like a 10 or 15 minute recipe. And pretty fun, kind of different. And actually a light little nice summer recipe. So I hope you all give this a shot. Again, the link is in the comments, so check it out, bookmark it, and try it out. And if you do try it out, drop me a comment on the post. Say you tried it out, you watched it on Facebook Live, and you tried it. And yeah, let me know how it goes. So I hope you all liked it. Again, my name is Nick. I write at simplyrecipes.com and at machismo.com. And we'll be back next week with another Cooking Live. What are we gonna make? I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but it's gonna be delicious, so come back. All right, see you guys later. Have a good week. Happy 4th of July week. If you're celebrating 4th of July, I guess probably by yourself or with a few people. That's really all we can do these days, right? Okay, see you later, bye.